1,000-pound Sisters Tammy Slaton shares personal update as fans rally to her side. Tammy Slaton, the star of 1,000-pound Sisters, has once again found herself at the center of both heartbreak and resilience, following the recent loss of her cousin, Katie Slaton, in late August. Katie, who had been fighting a difficult and lengthy battle with stage 4 gastric adenocarcinoma, sadly passed away, leaving behind family, friends, and loved ones who cherished her deeply. For Tammy, this loss has been especially painful, as Katie was not just a family member but also someone who had appeared on the popular TLC show and built meaningful connections with viewers. Katie had a particularly close bond with Tammy's sister, Amanda Halterman, and her passing has been felt strongly throughout the family. The days following Katie's death have been a mixture of grief and reflection for Tammy, who has been open with her fans about the struggles she has faced in balancing her personal life with the demands of being a reality TV personality. Just a few days after her cousin's passing, Tammy took to TikTok to share a personal update that revealed a significant change in her plans. She announced that her partnership with the Fatboy app had abruptly come to an end, a decision that meant several upcoming events and appearances she had committed to would be cancelled. This announcement surprised many fans who had been eagerly awaiting the chance to meet her through those events. Still, Tammy's message was clear: she needed to prioritize her peace of mind and take steps that felt right for her in light of everything happening in her life. In her update, Tammy expressed her regret but emphasized the importance of stepping back. "I hate to do this, but I will now no longer be working with the Fatboy app," she wrote to her followers. "So all events that were planned will be cancelled for me to attend, but October 25th, the Bluegrass Food Truck Vendors Meet and Greet, I will still be attending." Her openness was received with an outpouring of support from fans who have grown to admire her honesty and strength over the years. Comments quickly poured in beneath her post, with many encouraging her to take care of herself. One fan told her, "I'm glad you made the right decision for you," while another wrote, "Take care of yourself. Your peace matters." Some expressed sympathy for her loss and urged her to prioritize healing during such a difficult time, with one supporter sharing, "I'm sorry to hear about that girl, I hope you're happy though." Another added, "You're doing what you need to do, we support you girlie." For Tammy, the kind words of her followers have been an important reminder of how far she has come and how many people are rooting for her success. The past few years have been filled with challenges but also remarkable transformations. Her journey, documented through the hit TLC reality show, has inspired countless fans around the world who see her story as one of perseverance and strength in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. From the struggles of her early appearances, where her health was in a dire state, to her more recent triumphs, including an astonishing 500-pound weight loss, Tammy has shown resilience that resonates with many. Her life, however, has not been without heartbreak. In July 2023, she suffered one of the most devastating losses of her life when her husband, Caleb Willingham, passed away at the age of 40. His death was attributed to natural causes stemming from complications of supermorbid obesity, according to his autopsy report. Tammy and Caleb's relationship had been one that fans of the show followed closely, as their love story had been both touching and complicated. They met during their time at a rehab facility, bonded through their shared struggles, and eventually tied the knot. For Tammy, Caleb's death was a painful reminder of how fragile life can be, especially for those facing serious health issues. Despite the weight of her grief, Tammy has continued to move forward. In the months after Caleb's passing, she slowly began to rebuild her life, focusing on her health, her family, and her future. Part of that journey has included finding love again. In a surprising but joyful turn of events, she fell in love with Andrea Dalton, and in June 2025, the couple announced their engagement. For Tammy, this new relationship has brought her renewed hope and happiness, even as she continues to navigate the complexities of loss and change. Her story has always been one of contradictions, moments of despair followed by bursts of triumph, setbacks that give way to growth, and heartbreak that ultimately leads to new beginnings. The recent death of her cousin Katie has once again shown just how fragile life can be, but Tammy's choice to step back from commitments and prioritize her well-being demonstrates her continued growth. Unlike in earlier years, when she often struggled to balance the demands of her health with external pressures, Tammy now seems more willing to put herself first and to recognize when she needs space to grieve and heal. The support she has received from fans plays a vital role in this process. For someone who once admitted to feeling isolated and weighed down not just by her physical condition but also by emotional burdens, the outpouring of encouragement online offers her a source of strength. Fans do not simply see Tammy as a television personality. They see her as someone who has fought through battles similar to their own, whether it be health struggles, grief, or the pursuit of self-love. Her openness and willingness to share her vulnerabilities make her story deeply relatable. Even amid her challenges, Tammy has not stopped looking for ways to connect with others. While her partnership with the Fatboy app has come to an end, she made it clear that she will still attend the Bluegrass Food Truck Benders Meet and Greet in October. This suggests that while she is stepping back in certain areas, she remains committed to engaging with fans in settings that feel right for her. It also highlights her desire to maintain a balance between protecting her peace and honoring the support of those who have stood by her side. The future for Tammy Slaton remains uncertain, as it often does for those navigating the ups and downs of both personal health battles and public life. Yet what is clear is her determination to keep moving forward despite the losses and struggles she has faced. With the passing of her cousin Katie, the memory of her late husband Caleb, and the newfound joy of her engagement to Andrea, Tammy's life today reflects both the pain of what she has endured and the hope of what is still to come. As she continues to share her journey, whether through social media updates or on future episodes of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy remains a figure of resilience and transformation. Her story is one that shows the importance of self-care, the power of community support, and the ability to find light even after the darkest of times. Through grief and healing, through endings and new beginnings, Tammy Slaton continues to write her own story, and for her fans, that journey remains a source of both inspiration and connection. As she continues to share her journey, whether through social media updates or on future episodes of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Tammy remains a figure of resilience and transformation. Her story is one that shows the importance of self-care, the power of community support, and the ability to find light even after the darkest of times. Through grief and healing, through endings and new beginnings, Tammy Slaton continues to write her own story, and for her fans, that journey remains a source of both inspiration and connection. Through grief and healing, through endings and new beginnings, Tammy Slaton continues to write her own story, and for her fans, that journey remains a source of both inspiration and connection.